The beauty world is facing one of its biggest product disasters in years, and it centers on Hailey Bieber's former skincare brand Rhode. What started as a buzz of excitement over new launches has quickly turned into a mess. Shoppers across the US are now showing up at Sephora stores with Rhode products in hand, asking for their money back. Online, videos are pouring in of people showing red, irritated skin, talking about breakouts, and expressing their frustration with the brand they once supported. For many, this isn't just about losing money. It feels like they've been let down. Picture walking into a Sephora and finding rows of unhappy customers explaining to puzzled staff why they need refunds right away. Some describe harsh allergic reactions that left their skin sore and swollen. Others say they broke out just hours after using the products. These aren't isolated incidents or a few unlucky buyers. Reports are pouring in from hundreds, even thousands of people, creating a massive rush of returns that has left both shoppers and employees scrambling to figure out what went wrong. The most alarming part isn't just the scale of the returns. It's the silence from the brand itself. As customers post videos showing their irritated skin and bad experiences, Rhode's official pages keep sharing polished ads and influencer content like nothing is wrong. This gap between what people are really facing and what the brand is showing has only made things worse. Instead of responding to the growing backlash, the silence has sparked even more frustration, turning it into a full-blown PR disaster. One viral video shows a young woman explaining how she developed painful, itchy bumps across her forehead after using Rhode's Barrier Restore Cream. Her skin looked red, irritated, and nothing like the smooth glow the brand had promised in its ads. She said she had never had such a severe reaction to skincare before, sparking serious questions about whether Rhode had properly tested its products or considered how safe the ingredients were for all skin types. Another customer shared her experience with Rhode's glazing milk. After buying it, she decided to look up the ingredients and found something worrying: coconut alkanes. This ingredient is known to clog pores and cause breakouts in people with sensitive or acne-prone skin. She rushed to return the product, feeling misled that a brand marketed as clean and gentle would include such a risky ingredient without clear warnings. The fact that customers feel the need to research ingredients after buying shows a major gap in transparency. This debate has sparked a much bigger discussion. Skincare fans, dermatologists, and chemists are now breaking down Rhode's formulas in detail. Many have pointed out that several ingredients are well known to trigger reactions, especially in people with sensitive or reactive skin. Experts are questioning why the company didn't include clear warnings, or at least advise customers to do a patch test first. When the risks are so obvious in the ingredient lists, the lack of clear communication seems careless at best and misleading at worst. Social media has now become a public evidence board. TikTok and Instagram are now flooded with before and after photos showing how people's skin looked before using Rhode and how it looked after. In many posts, the difference is dramatic. Clear, healthy skin has turned into rashes, bumps, and redness. The timing makes it hard to blame anything else. Most reactions showed up soon after trying the products. As the wave of complaints grows, the silence from Rhode's parent company LF Cosmetics is only making things worse. Sephora stores nationwide are being overwhelmed with returns, yet neither Rhode nor LF has issued any public statement acknowledging the issue. They haven't responded to the complaints or explained what might be going wrong with the formulas. In a time when bad news spreads instantly on TikTok and Twitter, ignoring the backlash looks completely out of touch. Industry experts are calling this one of the clearest cases of influencer-driven marketing gone wrong. Rhode built its reputation almost entirely on Hailey Bieber's name, celebrity status, and heavy promotion from paid beauty influencers. Sleek campaigns and polished videos promised flawless skin and glowing reviews. But once everyday customers who weren't being paid to praise the brand tried the products, the story flipped. Instead of glowing skin, many were left with breakouts, rashes, and irritation. This huge gap between sponsored hype and real customer experiences has shattered the trust Rhode spent years trying to build. Many buyers now feel the brand focused more on selling an image than creating safe, effective products. With thousands of people sharing their frustration online, Rhode is facing a credibility crisis that money and marketing may not be able to repair. The financial impact is massive for both Rhode and Sephora. Handling so many refunds costs money and risks permanently damaging customer relationships. When people feel betrayed by a skincare brand, it's hard to earn back their trust. For Sephora, the pressure is just as intense. Shoppers expect the retailer to stock only safe and reliable products. If something harmful makes it onto Sephora's shelves, it raises serious doubts about how carefully the retailer checks its products. Customer stories also show another worrying pattern. Many of those affected are young women who saved up from allowances, part-time jobs, or tight budgets to afford products like Rhode. For them, spending $30 or $40 on a single moisturizer or serum isn't casual spending, it's an investment. When that purchase leads to painful reactions, the disappointment runs much deeper than losing money. It hits their self-confidence, their trust in the brand, and in some cases, their faith in the entire beauty industry. This situation also signals something bigger than Rhode itself. It's a sign of how customer attitudes toward influencer marketing are starting to change. For years, the beauty industry has leaned heavily on paid promotions and influencer endorsements to sell products. But now, shoppers are more skeptical. They're no longer taking glowing reviews at face value, especially when those reviews are paid for. Instead, they're looking for honest opinions from real customers who aren't being sponsored. This push for authenticity marks a major shift in how beauty brands will have to market and prove their products going forward. Dermatologists weighing in on the Rhode situation say the reported reactions aren't shocking when certain ingredients are mixed. Even people without sensitive skin can develop problems if a formula isn't carefully balanced. Experts emphasize the importance of patch testing, using a small amount of a product first and slowly adding new skincare into a routine. But critics note that Rhode's marketing rarely highlighted these safety steps. Instead, the brand promoted its products as universally safe and ready to use, which may have led many people to apply them without caution. This backlash comes at a critical time for Rhode. The company had been planning to expand its product line and secure more retail partnerships, but instead of celebrating growth, it's now fighting a wave of negative publicity that could threaten its future. In the fast-moving beauty world, once consumer trust is broken, it's almost impossible for a brand to regain its old position. Consumer rights groups are now starting to get involved. While the U.S. Food and Drug Administration doesn't approve cosmetic products before they're sold, it does have the power to investigate and act when safety issues affect enough people. If complaints keep rising, Rhode could face official scrutiny, adding even more pressure to a brand already in crisis. At the same time, rival skincare companies are watching closely. They're seeing exactly what happens when customer concerns are ignored and trust is lost. Many will likely use this as a lesson in crisis management, realizing that honesty, fast responses, and transparency can sometimes save a brand from collapse. Those that step up to reassure and support their customers during tough times may even benefit from the space Rhode leaves behind. Another key factor in this crisis is the power of social media. In the past, unhappy customers might have complained quietly through customer service, drawing little attention. Now, a single TikTok or Instagram reel showing an allergic reaction can reach millions within hours. That kind of visibility puts huge pressure on brands. Ignoring complaints and hoping they'll disappear is no longer an option. Hailey Bieber's connection to Rhode, once its biggest selling point, has now become part of the problem. The brand wasn't just selling skincare, it was selling a lifestyle built around Hailey's flawless image. Many customers felt personally connected to her, believing they were buying into her routine and her version of beauty. But now those same customers feel betrayed. Being misled by someone they admired makes this crisis far more emotional and volatile than a normal product recall. It's not just about skincare gone wrong for many. It feels personal. The biggest lesson for other beauty brands is that true trust comes from real results. Celebrity names and influencer hype might launch a product, but long-term success depends on whether everyday customers actually benefit from it. If a product causes harm instead of helping, no marketing campaign can hide the damage. As the backlash grows, the big question is how Rhode and its parent company, ELF Cosmetics, will respond. Will they take responsibility, investigate the complaints, and share a plan to fix the problems? Or will they stay silent and hope the backlash fades? Customers are demanding answers, and their patience is running out. Buying Rhode products wasn't just about spending money. People were trusting the brand with their skin, their looks, and in many cases, their self-esteem. They deserve honesty, acknowledgement, and a clear path to make things right. Whether they'll get that is still unknown, but what's certain is that their voices are echoing across every corner of social media. This controversy is a clear warning to the beauty industry. Safety, transparency, and real customer care have to come before hype and polished marketing. As public pressure mounts, whispers begin to spread inside the beauty world. Former employees and anonymous insiders hint at rushed production schedules, suppliers cutting corners, and warning signs that may have been ignored. Screenshots and leaked emails start circulating on Reddit and Twitter, fueling theories that Rhode's problems are bigger than just a few bad batches. News outlets pick up the story, inviting dermatologists and legal experts to comment on live TV about consumer safety and corporate accountability. Meanwhile, influencers who once proudly promoted the products are quietly deleting old posts or issuing apologies to their followers. Some even post their own refund requests, saying they feel embarrassed for convincing fans to buy something that may have caused harm. This public shift sends a powerful signal to the industry. Influencer trust isn't unlimited, and audiences notice when promotions go wrong. Behind closed doors, executives at both Rhode and ELF Cosmetics scramble to develop a plan. PR teams draft statements, lawyers prepare for potential lawsuits, and chemists race to test every ingredient and manufacturing step. Retail partners like Sephora set up emergency customer service lines and quietly pause future orders, worried about the growing backlash. Financial analysts begin predicting a major hit to quarterly earnings. At the same time, the public conversation